Whether you're a parent, a kid at heart, or just curious, you're about to learn some fascinating and fun things about growing up in the USA. So, subscribe and let's get started. 1. There are approximately 73 million children in the United States. That's almost a quarter of the entire US population. Imagine if kids had their own country, it would be the 20th largest in the world. 2. The average age a child gets their first smartphone is 10 years old. Yeah, 10. And honestly, some kids are better with tech than adults. Have you ever seen a 5-year-old teach their parents how to use an app? It's wild. 3. The average American child watches 2 hours of TV a day. That sounds pretty balanced, until you realize they also spend an average of 4 hours on mobile devices. Does that sound familiar? 4. The most popular video games among American kids are Minecraft and Roblox. It's creative, interactive, and full of endless possibilities. No wonder kids can spend hours on it. 5. The most popular Halloween costume for American kids is a superhero. Who wouldn't want to be Batman, Spider-Man, or Wonder Woman for a day? Although some kids choose to be villains. Should we be worried? 6-year-old American kids ask an average of 300 questions per day. Ever had a conversation with a kindergartner? It's like a never-ending interrogation. 7. American kids speak over 350 different languages at home. While most speak English, children in the US come from diverse backgrounds. Spanish, Chinese, Tagalog, and more are common. It's like having a mini United Nations in every classroom. 8. American children eat around 1,500 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches before they finish high school. That's enough to fill an entire football field. I'm guessing peanut butter is here to stay. 9. American kids love summer camp. Over 14 million kids attend camp every year, whether it's for sports, arts, or just spending time outdoors with friends. 10. The average American child plays 10 hours of video games per week. Some play way more. If Fortnite had $1 for every hour logged by American kids, well, they probably do. 11. Approximately 25% of American children live in single-parent households. That's one of the highest rates in the world. But hey, single parents are superheroes too. Balancing work, school, and everything else? Amazing. 12. Over 56 million American children attend school. That's a lot of backpacks. By the way, did you know the average backpack weighs around 15 pounds? That's like carrying around a small dog to school every day. 13. The tooth fairy is still very much alive. In fact, American kids get an average of $4.70 per tooth. That's some inflation. When I was a kid, a quarter was a big deal. 14. 1 in 6 American kids is considered overweight or obese. It's a growing concern, leading schools to emphasize more physical activity. 15. Most American kids start school at 5 years old. Kindergarten is like their initiation into the world of learning. And if you're wondering, yes, nap time in kindergarten is still a thing in some places. Best part ever. 16. 4 million babies are born each year in the US. That's 11,000 babies every single day. Imagine that many diapers. 17th. 1 in 4 kids in the US has their own tablet. If only grown-ups could keep up with that kind of tech pace. 18. The average age kids learn to ride a bike is 6 years old. Training wheels, wobbles, and all. There's nothing like the first moment you ride without help. It's pure freedom. 19. American kids spend 20 to 30 minutes reading per day. Or if they're anything like me at that age, 5 minutes reading and 25 minutes pretending to read so they can get to video games. 20. American kids love YouTube more than TV. Most kids aged 8 to 12 prefer watching YouTube videos over traditional television. And guess what? The top channels are all about gaming, toys, and challenges. 21st. American kids love cereal, especially sugary ones. Around 50% of kids eat cereal every morning, with flavors from cinnamon to marshmallowy goodness. Admit it, you're craving some right now, aren't you? 22nd. 1 in 4 American kids wears glasses by the time they're 12. Good news for kids. Glasses are now cooler than ever, with trendy frames and styles. 23. American children send over 2 billion text messages each month. That's a lot of texting. Messaging has become a primary way for kids to communicate with their friends. 24. More than 4 million kids in the US play soccer. That's right, soccer, or as the rest of the world calls it, football, is growing fast in the US, especially among kids. Watch out, world! 25. The average American child has about 8 stuffed animals, or as they see it, 8 loyal companions guarding their bed at night. 26. 65% of American kids visit Disney World before they turn 18. It's like a rite of passage, and to be honest, we all secretly want to go too. The 27th, 1 in 3 American kids has a pet. Dogs and cats top the list, but some kids have fish, birds, or even reptiles. Shout out to the kid with a pet iguana. You rock! 28. The average American child drinks 22 gallons of milk each year. But that number is dropping as more families switch to alternatives like almond or oat milk. Times are changing. The 29th. 1 in 3 American kids has attended a sleepover by the age of 10. Sleepovers are a childhood rite of passage, filled with late-night snacks, movies, and games. 30. Most American children lose their first tooth around 6 years old. Cue the visit from the tooth fairy, and of course, lots of excitement for that cash. 31. American children are more likely to start wearing makeup before high school. As beauty trends spread through social media, kids are experimenting with makeup earlier than previous generations. 32. Approximately 10% of American children are homeschooled. This number has risen in recent years as parents seek more flexible education options for their kids. Pajamas as school uniforms? Sign me up. 33. The most common first word for American babies is Dada. Sorry, moms. Mama usually comes a little later, but when it does, it's worth the wait. The 34th. 1 in 5 American kids lives in poverty, a serious issue that affects children's education, nutrition, and access to healthcare. Many organizations work hard to support these children and give them better opportunities. 35. American kids are more likely to name their pets after fictional characters than any other type of name. Simba, Elsa, and Harry are just a few of the popular names for dogs, cats, and even hamsters. 36. The average American child celebrates their birthday with a party every year until age 10. After that, parties become smaller, but who doesn't love an excuse for cake and presents? 37th. American kids are more likely to learn coding than ever before. Thanks to STEM programs, coding classes are now being offered in many schools, even at the elementary level. The future tech geniuses are already learning their stuff. 38th. American children love stuffed toys, but the favorite is still the classic teddy bear. Though unicorns, dinosaurs, and llamas are catching up, nothing beats a snuggly bear. 39th. American children spend an average of 3 hours per week doing chores. From making their beds to helping with dishes, chores are a way for kids to learn responsibility. But let's be honest, not everyone loves them. 40. The average American child has 3 major hobbies. This might include anything from sports, music, or art, to collecting things like Pokemon cards or building Lego sets. What were your hobbies as a kid? 41st. 1 in 3 American kids takes music lessons. Piano and guitar are the most popular instruments, but thanks to TikTok, ukuleles are having a moment too. 42. 40% of American children say they have a secret hideout. Whether it's a treehouse, a closet, or a special fort, kids love having a place that's just their own. 43rd. American kids are snack experts. They spend $6 billion annually on snacks like chips, candy, and soda. If there were a college degree for snack tasting, kids would graduate with honors. 44. Over 2 million American children are allergic to peanuts. Allergies in kids are becoming more common, and peanuts are one of the biggest culprits. Schools have even created peanut-free zones. 45th. American children are more connected to the internet than ever before. In fact, 95% of kids aged 3 to 18 have access to the internet at home. That's a lot of screen time. 46. The most popular American children's book is Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. It's been entertaining kids for over 60 years. And yes, many parents still have to read it in silly voices. 47. American kids are very charitable. In fact, 70% of children have donated to charity or participated in volunteer activities with their families or schools. 48. More than 50% of American children say their favorite season is summer. No surprise here? No school, warm weather, and ice cream every day? Who wouldn't love summer? 49th. American kids can't get enough of chocolate. It's the most popular candy flavor, and they consume over 3.5 billion pounds of chocolate every year. That's a lot of Hershey's Kisses. 50. The most common pet for American kids is a dog. Over 44% of U.S. households have a dog, and many kids consider them their best friends. Cats are a close second, though. 51st. American kids are more likely to have a lemonade stand than any other type of business. Lemonade stands are a classic way for kids to make money and learn about entrepreneurship. 52. The most common chore for American kids is taking out the trash. It's an easy yet important task that many children are responsible for at home. 53rd. By age 10, most American children have already lost 10 baby teeth. It's a bit of a milestone. Just don't forget to cash in with the tooth fairy. 54. The most common birthday month for American kids is September. Looks like all those holiday celebrations really pay off 9 months later. 55th. American kids love naming inanimate objects. Whether it's their favorite stuffed animal, a random rock, or even a tree in the backyard, they'll give it a name like Rocky or Mr. Fluffy. 56. The average American child spends about 12 hours per week on homework by the time they're in high school. Homework loads increase with age, and high schoolers are balancing studying with extracurricular activities. 57th. American children's favorite fruit? Bananas. Kids in the U.S. eat more bananas than any other fruit, almost 25 pounds per year. The 58th. 1 in 10 American kids owns a drone. With drones becoming more affordable, they're popular gifts for kids who love tech and outdoor fun. 59th. American kids love Halloween. It's the second most celebrated holiday after Christmas. Dressing up, candy, and haunted houses, what's not to love? 60. American children are big fans of fast food. 1 in 3 kids eats fast food every day. Chicken nuggets, burgers, and fries are the go-to. But let's not forget those Happy Meal toys. 61. The most popular ice cream flavor among American kids is vanilla. Surprising, right? Even with all the wild flavors out there, classic vanilla still wins. 62. American children are often involved in extracurricular activities. On average, kids participate in 2 to 3 activities outside of school, ranging from sports teams to drama clubs. 63. The most common time American children are born is during the morning, specifically around 8 a.m. Mornings are a busy time for hospitals. 64. American kids prefer sweet breakfasts. Whether it's pancakes, waffles, or sugary cereals, sweet breakfasts are a favorite way to start the day. 65th. 1 in 5 American kids has had braces by the time they are 18. Orthodontists are busy. Straight teeth are practically a rite of passage. 66. The majority of American children first try ice cream before they turn 2 years old. Who can resist that first taste of something sweet and cold? It's a childhood staple. 67. American kids are most likely to visit a zoo before they turn 10. Zoos are a favorite destination for school field trips and family outings, helping kids learn about animals from all over the world. 68. The average American child has over 100 apps on their phone or tablet. Educational games, social media, and entertainment. There's an app for everything, and kids know it. 69. American kids drink more juice than soda. Fruit juices like apple and orange juice are popular, especially among younger kids. 70. The most common first-grade activity in the U.S.? Learning to read. Reading is the primary focus of first grade, and it's a skill that will stick with them for life. 71. American children eat around 62 pounds of sugar per year. That's almost double the recommended amount. Maybe that explains the energy levels? 72. Most American children learn to tie their shoes by age 5. Velcro helps, but tying shoes is still a big milestone. 73rd. 1 in 4 American children has a nickname. Nicknames often come from family members, friends, or even teachers, and they stick with kids for years. 74. 1 in 4 American kids has tried to dig to China. With nothing but a shovel and a backyard, kids have a grand plan to reach the other side of the world through a hole in the ground. 75. The average child in America eats pizza at least once a week. Pizza night is a beloved tradition in many homes, and with so many toppings to choose from, it never gets old. 76. The average American child reads 25 books per year. This includes everything from picture books in preschool to chapter books by middle school. 77. About 45% of American children have participated in a spelling bee. Even though it's nerve-wracking, spelling bees remain a big part of school traditions across the country. 78. American kids can't get enough of TikTok. With its fun challenges and short videos, TikTok is now one of the most popular platforms among kids. 79. Over 3 million kids in the US play basketball. It's one of the top sports in schools and is loved by kids everywhere, whether it's played on a team or just in the driveway. 80. American children love superheroes. The Marvel Universe dominates among kids, with characters like Spider-Man and Black Panther as top favorites. 81st. 25% of American children own a bicycle before they turn 5. For many kids, that first bike is a big step towards independence and adventure. 82nd. American kids love to build things. Lego sets remain a favorite toy for kids of all ages, and many say they want to be engineers or architects when they grow up. 83rd. 1 in 5 American kids has their own YouTube channel. Whether for gaming, vlogging, or showing off their latest creations, many children are getting creative online. 84. The most common after-school snack for American kids is fruit. Parents love to keep it healthy, but there's usually a cookie involved too. 85th. 1 in 10 American children has played in an official chess tournament. Chess is seeing a resurgence in popularity, and kids are picking up the game faster than ever. 86. 1 in 3 American kids has traveled outside of the US before they turn 18. Whether it's family vacations to neighboring countries like Canada or Mexico, or trips to more distant places, travel broadens kids' horizons. 87. American kids love dinosaurs. Dinosaur-themed books, movies, and toys have fascinated generations of children, and the trend doesn't seem to be slowing down. 88. The most popular Halloween candy among kids is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Sorry, candy corn. Chocolate and peanut butter are unbeatable. 89th. American children's favorite fast food restaurant is McDonald's. Happy Meals, anyone? The iconic golden arches are a staple in many kids' childhoods. 90% of American kids have flown on an airplane by age 10. Family vacations, visiting relatives, or just going on an adventure. Kids love to travel, and many have experienced air travel early on. 91. American kids are more likely to attend a birthday party at a trampoline park than at home. Trampoline parks are a rising trend for parties, providing active, bouncy fun that kids love. 92. The average American child writes a letter to Santa each year. Even in the digital age, the tradition of writing to Santa Claus lives on, with millions of letters sent to the North Pole every December. 93rd. American kids consume about 150 hot dogs each year. From BBQs to school lunches, hot dogs are an American classic. 94. The United States has more child millionaires than any other country. Thanks to social media influencers, child actors, and young entrepreneurs, some American kids are already millionaires before they even finish middle school. 95. American kids love road trips. Many families pile into the car for long road trips during school breaks, exploring new states, landmarks, and, of course, snack stops along the way. 96. Over 50% of American kids learn to swim by the age of 6. Swimming is not only fun, but a life skill many parents prioritize early on. 97. The most common imaginary friend name in America is Buddy. For kids who haven't quite outgrown pretend play, their invisible pal Buddy is always there. 98. American kids enjoy playing board games. Classics like Monopoly, Candyland, and Connect 4 are still going strong in many households. 99. American children are big on recycling. Many schools teach kids about the importance of recycling, and 85% of children say they recycle at home. 100. The favorite holiday for most American children is Christmas. Presents, family, and tons of delicious food. What's not to love? 101st. American kids think that sticking their tongue out at a sibling is the ultimate insult. It's the most non-verbal way to express frustration without getting in too much trouble. 102. 60% of American children have participated in a parade. Whether it's for local festivals, school events, or holidays like the 4th of July, parades are a fun tradition for kids to join. 103. 40% of American children say their favorite subject in school is science. With all the cool experiments and hands-on learning, it's no wonder science is a favorite. 104. By the time they reach middle school, 60% of American kids have read at least one graphic novel. Comic books and graphic novels are growing in popularity as a way to get kids interested in reading. 105th. American kids eat over 5 billion chicken nuggets each year. Whether at home or in school cafeterias, nuggets are a kid-favorite meal that isn't going anywhere soon. 106. Over 50% of American kids say they want to be famous when they grow up. The rise of social media influencers has changed the definition of career goals for many children today. 107th. American kids love making up secret handshakes. Whether it's with their best friend or a sibling, nothing says we're cool like a perfectly coordinated handshake routine. 108. The majority of American kids learn to swim at community pools. Local swimming pools offer lessons and a place for kids to cool off during the summer. 109th. American kids love playing The Floor is Lava. This game transforms any ordinary living room into a dangerous volcano zone where only the couch and pillows are safe. 110th. 1 in 5 American children has participated in a talent show. From singing to dancing and everything in between, school talent shows are a fun way for kids to express their creativity. 111. 30% of American children are picky eaters. That's right. Many parents struggle with mealtime as kids turn their noses up at veggies or anything green. 112. 15% of American children have visited a national park before they turn 12. The great outdoors offers a chance for families to connect with nature and explore the country's natural beauty. 113. Kids will almost always yell shotgun when they want the front seat of the car. It's an unspoken rule of childhood. The first to say it gets the best seat. 114. The average American child visits a doctor 4 times a year. This includes checkups, vaccinations, and those inevitable sick days. 115. More than 2 million American kids play organized baseball. Baseball, often called America's pastime, is still a major part of many childhoods, especially in the summer. 116. American kids are big fans of video streaming platforms like Netflix and Disney+. Over 80% of kids regularly watch shows and movies through these services. 117. 1 in 4 American kids has worn a school uniform. While not as common as in other countries, many private and charter schools in the U.S. require uniforms. 118. The average American child will go to the movies at least 6 times a year. With animated films, superhero flicks, and fun family-friendly adventures, there's always something for kids to see. 119th. American kids spend more time in school than most other kids around the world. The U.S. has longer school days compared to many other countries, especially in elementary and middle school. 120th. American children typically receive their first allowance by age 7. This money is often tied to doing chores, helping kids learn the value of hard work early on. 121st. American children are big fans of amusement parks, with roller coasters being their favorite rides. Thrill rides are always a hit, but the spinning teacups aren't far behind. 122nd. 1 in 4 American kids has attended a professional sports game. Baseball, football, basketball. Sports are a huge part of American culture, and many kids experience their first live game early. 123rd. American kids are more likely to use a digital assistant like Alexa or Google Home. They love asking questions, playing games, and even setting reminders to finish their homework. 124. American kids love building forts. Whether it's out of blankets, pillows, or cardboard boxes, forts are a fun way for kids to create their own little world. 125. More than 70% of American children say their favorite color is blue. It's the most popular color for kids, beating out pink, green, and red. 126. American kids are more likely to have a swing set in their backyard than any other outdoor toy. Swing sets remain a staple of childhood fun and outdoor play. 127. The most popular animal kids want to see at the zoo is the elephant. Elephants are a big attraction, and kids love their size, trunks, and playful personalities. 128th. The average American child will attend at least 3 birthday parties a year. Birthday parties are a big part of childhood social life, with cake, games, and party favors galore. 129th. American kids love action figures, with superhero figures being the most popular. Whether they're saving the day or battling imaginary villains, action figures provide hours of imaginative play. 130. American children eat an average of 5 bowls of cereal per week. Cereal remains a breakfast favorite, especially for those busy school mornings. 131st. Over 1 million American children are involved in martial arts. From karate to taekwondo, martial arts help kids build discipline, confidence, and fitness. 132. The most popular outdoor activity for American kids is playing tag. It's a timeless game that requires no equipment, just friends and a lot of running. 133. The average American child will participate in 5 field trips before they finish elementary school. Field trips to museums, zoos, or even nearby parks offer a fun break from the classroom. 134. Kids love telling knock-knock jokes, even if they don't always make sense. Knock knock. Who's there? Banana? And on it goes. 135. The average American child can quote at least 5 different cartoon catchphrases by heart. From SpongeBob to Adventure Time, those iconic lines stick with them. 136. Many American kids think Opposite Day is a real holiday. And on this day, they claim everything they say should be taken as the opposite. Yes means no, and clean your room means, well, you know. 137th. American kids will often make wishes on dandelions. Blowing away those fluffy white seeds means a wish is on its way to being granted, at least in their minds. 138. American kids love putting ketchup on everything. Yes, even mac and cheese. It's not for everyone, but to some, ketchup is the ultimate topping. 139th. Most American children believe that Santa can fit down any chimney, no matter how small, because of course Santa is magic. 140. The longest-running children's television show in the US is Sesame Street. It has been on the air for over 50 years, teaching generations of American kids about kindness, numbers, and of course the importance of cookies. Thank you, Cookie Monster. That's 140 unique facts about American children. Which fact surprised you the most this time? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more fun facts and surprises.